Deary Night Tale, The Night of Sword and Spooks. Chapter 6, Helmet and Hood. To the rescue! Sir Richard Ratcliffe cried, as he gathered a fresh troop of knights. It was too late to rescue the king. All they could do was rescue his body. A great cheer from the valley showed the Tudor army was winning. Sir Richard Ratcliffe rode up to where George and the guards stood. As he turned to make his charge down the hill, he looked back. "Execute him!" he shouted at the man in the mask. "Kill the traitor's son." George gave a tiny smile. Of course, the man in the mask wasn't just an ordinary guard. He was an executor. Men only wore masks if they had to execute their victim. Ratcliffe scrambled down the face guard on his helmet. He rode his lance and rode down the hill to join his king. George turned to the man in the mask, who carried no axe, no weapon of any sort. "My father knows I died," the boy said, yet he did nothing to help. The executioner shrugged. "Your father said he has not other son. If you die, he will not be broken heart." Josie nodded. "Thank you, father." "Thank you, father," he shouted across the valley to the army that sat under the Stanley banner of yellow and green. The army that didn't lift a finger to save its king. "Your father will be all right," the masked man said. "Henry Tudor is stepson. The Stanley friend will be rewarded for what they did today. And my reward, the axe or the sword? Or will you smother me like the princess in the tower? Or drown me in a barrel of wine like the other George? You have no weapon. How will you kill me?" The executioner raised a red hand to the top of his head and pushed back the hood. Then he grasped the leather mask and tugged at it. "You have no idea how hot it's been inside this hood," he groaned. He gave a last pull and threw the mask away. George stepped back and ran it against the temple. The executioner grinned at him. "You don't really want me to kill you, do you?" George looked at the old man Robin, his servant. "No, Robin, I think I'd rather read." The old servant weapon wrapped the boy in a tight hug, and the two till they had no breath left. The king defeated soldiers were struggling back up the hill, running fast, and the boy and his servant, away from the terror of the Tudor invader. Robin turned north and led George toward the Stanley army and his father, a treacherous army, a silent army, silent as the grave.